Casey's actually reached out last summer that they had purchased the old Mobil station in Aledo out on the east edge of town, and that they were wanting to remodel it. At that time, we had heard a total gut job remodel, expansion of the fuel island and the canopy. And back and forth conversations, finally got some drawings here about 3 months ago, and they just commenced the remodel about a week ago, and their projections are to be open the end of April.
Wow.
So they, before the council tonight, they were asking for a change of their liquor license. They currently hold a Class B liquor license, which is for selling packaged goods, and they'd like to change that to a Class C, which would they want to bring gaming machines in. The conversation this evening was that we could possibly be the first Casey's that anybody knows of that would have gaming machines. So I don't know if we're going to be a trial for Casey's or what, but they are doing some work out there. They've been gutting the building, and we're anticipating an opening the end of April. So we're trying to work out logistically how their liquor license could work. It has to come back to the council so council can approve that change, and then it would be up to Casey's to get their state license. The old Casey's then will be decommissioned and closed. So, which is sad because you hate to see a business go, but you also realize they're just remodeling and expanding, which is great. But it's taking away from the west side of town,
Right.
and I'd like to see it another something business at the west side of town. So we'll have to work on that one.
Absolutely. Okay, well, in the same vein, then, new business opening at the former Relander building location, and that is Hank's Power and Equipment. So, can you talk a little bit about what they're looking at doing there and how the city feels about it?
Out by the airport, they had rented a hangar out there that they've been selling their lawnmower equipment and the blowers and push mowers and some other small items, and they've been looking to expand. And they purchased the Steve Relander Associates property this winter and are starting to do some remodel there. And they came forward to the council. It's in our TIF district, and they came forward asking for some TIF assistance for an expansion. They're looking to spend upwards of nearly $300,000 on remodels, and they were asking for up to $80,000 in TIF reimbursement, which was approved this evening by the council. And John was here to speak on the behalf of his company and was talking about his expansion. They've got grills that they sell. They've got side by sides. They've got the mowers. They're going to be bringing in trailers. And I asked him this evening about his companies that he's working with, and he's going to be bringing in 13 different trailer companies that he's going to be working with directly. So that's going to be quite an expansion for the city and quite a undertaking for him. So we're excited. It's quite an adventure. He was saying this evening that they're already looking to expand employees. I don't remember what he said he had this evening, but just on the mechanics side, he's got 2 full-time mechanics, and he's going to double that to 4. So it's going to be great for both of us.
Absolutely. And then a little bit about TIF. Okay, when does the TIF development end for Aledo?
So TIF's extension for Aledo, the 15-year extension that we received in, what was that, 05, 06? Our last increment is this year, 2021. So we will receive an increment of somewhere between $750,000 $800,000, and we have this year to work with that funding and the end of 2022. So we have through December of 2022 to use up that increment. Any unused money then would go back to the taxing bodies.
Okay.
We've allocated about $350,000 $400,000 for TIF projects this year. We've had a really good year last year, and like Mr. Hank was one of the first ones to come in to ask for funding this year, and we're hoping for some other good projects coming forward. So we're excited, but yet we're sad because It took us 34 years to get something, or 33 years to get something going, and now we're about to the end of the TIF. So our development tools are fast leaving us. So we've got to do some research and some homework to see if we can find some way to generate funding to continue the great projects that are going on downtown.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, thank you so much, Mayor. I appreciate your
Yep,
time.
no problem. Thank you.